Hello, all the beautiful souls out there. This is Alexandra speaking. Welcome to my channel, Helix Universe. I know I have been silent for the last month, but it's changing now. You can watch my reading for the great lunar eclipse that is due tomorrow on the 27th of July. The energies are beautiful there. And this reading is for you for this eclipse season, because we have another eclipse in August. And then it's going through all August and September until the autumn equinox, which is about the 21st or 22nd of September, because I feel the energies will change gradually, but greatly. The energies are going to be quite different for the autumn. So always watch your sun, moon and rising sign, because together they make a great and unique concoction for you. I hope you have a beautiful summer, all of it, and see you in your readings. Bye bye. Hello Aries, reading for you. Let me shuffle the cards. Of course they were thoroughly pre-shuffled, but now with the intention for all the Aries out there watching this. Aries sun, moon, rising, please guide me for them, for their greatest good. Dear universe, spirit and everything that is, guide me for Aries sun, moon and rising, for their greatest good. Okay, we have it. Right in the middle of your reading we have Three of Swords. What's going on, Aries? I feel your readings are quite difficult for some time. What's eclipsed and what's revealed? Past issues. What's going to support you? What you can count on? The best path to follow, and probable outcome, or the cards showing you some insight. And at the bottom of the deck you have Seven of Wands, which is the card of being courageous, standing your ground, not letting anyone to move you from your position. Perhaps being a little stubborn. Okay. Right in the center you have this beautiful Three of Swords card. Why do I say it's beautiful? Because for me this is the recognition of the problem. I know the most popular interpretation is that it's being heartbroken, but sometimes our heart breaks in order to heal, and this is the situation for me. That you finally realize that there are things that you cannot longer ignore, that these swords in your heart need to be removed, because if they don't, your heart will never heal and will never start beating again. And what I love about this depiction of this card is that there's a tear running down her cheek, which means something has melted inside. But perhaps there was ice inside of her, something that was frozen and unable to heal, and now it's thawing, there's thaw inside of her, and she will be able to recover. She needs a surgery of removing these swords, and perhaps that's why she's sad, because she knows it's gonna be painful, but that's the only way to heal. Okay, what's eclipsed? What's gonna be eclipsed? The Six of Wands. They say it's a card of victory and glory and being on top, and definitely it is, because this is Jupiter in Leo. So it all says, well, look at me, look at how great I am. I need your admiration and I require it, and I deserve it, and I want to be seen, and I want to be adored. So this is also very much the card of ego. So the ego is eclipsed. The necessity or the need to be recognized and favored and admired is eclipsed here. Perhaps you don't need this anymore, or you even may feel bad if someone does it. Or perhaps you want something and now it's going to the past. Perhaps you are not able to feel joy of it anymore. That's eclipsed. It can even be that you cannot recognize your own victories as victories. It can be like that you cannot see wonderful things you do in a proper light. What's revealed? Oh, look at you. Look at you, how beautiful you are. This is strength. Number 8 in this deck. Strength, which is very much connected with Leo energy, but on a different level. This is the major arcana. And the strength doesn't require recognition. It doesn't require being adored. It's knowing who you are. It's becoming yourself by incorporating all of the parts of your personality, also those beastie ones. We are beasts, we are animals, we have those primal instincts within us. This is the connection between the soul, which is depicted as the maiden, and the animal, which is depicted by the beast, by the lion. But this is enlightened connection. It makes you stronger, it makes you who you really are. And now you can create the world according to you. I had this card in my today's reading for lunar eclipse that I highly recommend to watch because the energies are beautiful and immense. And I love this card because it also talks about experience, gaining experience, and knowing yourself by experience. And also it's saying that when you do right things, being responsible is easy. That's a beautiful thought. If you know yourself, and if you because of that, you do things that are right, it's easy to take responsibility. Because you know you're doing what's right. And you know it deep in your heart. So something is going, but I feel it like something shallow and something more profound is coming to light in your life, which can be a painful recognition. Sometimes it is like that. Sometimes the path towards the deeper you is painful because still you need to leave something behind, something that you have known for so long. What are the past issues here? The Ace of Cups. Such a beautiful card in this deck. The primal water energy. The energy of emotions and feelings and love. People say it's a new love. I would say it's a new movement of the heart. Something that really touches you deep in your heart. So perhaps you met someone, or perhaps you found something that made your heart sing and open and ready to share love. I feel this is very much the reading about being yourself and being true to yourself and supporting yourself in some process. The Seven of Wands that makes you stand in a difficult position and becoming yourself through realization of something. What can you count on? What will support you? The Two of Wands. So lots of wands in your reading. This is the Mars in Aries, so Mars in your sign. It's about choosing the path. Two is very often about choosing, about two different things that we can have or make. Usually we see a person looking forward, having a globe in their hand, and planning how to conquer it, how to be in the place I want to be. Which way will I choose? Here you have 2 caskets and only 1 key, and you don't know which casket to open, and perhaps you can open only one of them. Yeah, because whatever path you choose, you cannot go the other path. You're not like a photon. You're not a light that can be here and there simultaneously. Or can you? This is a question for quantum physicists. So I think this the energy of initiation, because for me this is the energy of initiation. It's very much within the energy of initiation and planning. You can put your trust in it. This card talks about the best path to follow. Oh, 5 of Swords. So I feel there's that's a difficult reading, you know, because as you become yourself and as you understand who you are, perhaps you understand that this love has no place in your life. That's how I feel it. 5 of Swords is a very difficult energy, one of my least favorite cards in tarot, but still it's necessary and it's needed. It's based in fear, but it's also it sometimes is being selfish, but in a healthy way. Sometimes all you can do is to accept losses and move on. And I feel this time this card is about it. And you understand it deeply, that you need to accept some losses and move on. Even if you lose something, even if you have to leave something behind. And I feel you leave that open heart behind. Perhaps you opened it to the person that you shouldn't. Perhaps the egos of you aren't coherent. Perhaps there was a clash. And as you understood who you are, you needed to leave that behind. Because otherwise you would have to betray yourself, which you never do. Or if you do, you should stop. Being true to yourself is something absolutely precious. Okay, but it can be painful, though. Yeah, it can be. Let's look at the last card, and I will say if it's I always say it's a probable outcome, so it doesn't have to happen because the cards are not showing the future; they are showing the energies, and the beautiful thing with energies is that we can work with them. So that's the possible outcome or the insight you need. And this is the High Priestess, the one who knows, the one who feels everything, the one who sees everything, even the things that you cannot see. And I would say this card is telling you to really trust yourself. Whatever you're doing and however painful it is and whatever treasure you're leaving behind, this is the way to do it. You already know, says the High Priestess. You already know, even if you don't understand it, even if you don't see it yet perhaps, even if you don't know what it is. But you have it. You feel it. Go in accordance with this inner voice that is telling you what to do, even if those choices you have to make are not obvious and are not popular, perhaps. I think this can be your popularity dropping because you decide to support yourself and stand by your side no matter what, and you do it. Okay? So take your responsibilities and move on. Dear Aries, I also have 2 cards for you from the Oracle decks. The first one is from Shamanic Healing Oracle that I love very much. So I ask the universe and the source of everything, show me 1 card for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? That's it. A sacred space. Sacred space number 21. What do we have here? It's a very grounding card, as far as I can remember. Find a spot in your home or office that you can access easily. Create a sacred spot just for you. This will be a place for you alone. If space is at a premium, then a shelf or corner will do. Put here only those items that hold significant meaning to you and touch you on a deep personal level. Examples are photos of the loved ones, rocks, feathers, shells. Place a candle, even if it cannot be lit. This signifies the element of fire and represents the flame of Creator's love for you, the fire of creation or purification. Perhaps fire means something entirely different to you. Use this space to go to daily, even if it's just for a few moments, to ground and calm yourself. Working this into your daily routine will bring you to a place of greater understanding. And I feel it's about understanding yourself and knowing who you are. Okay? And the second card is from beautiful Oracle Birds Are Angels that came up all the way from Australia to me. Please show me 1 card for Aries. Of course, for their greatest good. 1 card for Aries. Let's see. Make a wish. A simple, very simple, simple deck. I mean, it's beautiful. The pictures are absolutely stunning. But the words are simple, and I wanted it to be like this. I needed something very to the point, you know. Make a wish. Just make a wish. Don't forget to make wishes. Once I realized some years ago that I stopped to make wishes. Why? Isn't it something beautiful? Isn't there anything in my life that is going to happen and surprise me in a very beautiful way? So make a wish today, dear Aries. Okay, that was the reading for you, energies for you for the next 2 months. I hope you have beautiful rest of summer. Bye bye.